This class of 2017 salutatorian, Noel Butrago, is an extremely driven international baccalaureate student and athlete who will be attending North Carolina State University next year. This year's valedictorian, Aishik Ghosh, has been an academic achiever throughout his high school career. Before he joined us halfway through junior year, Aishik attended Queensland Academies of Science, Mathematics and Technology in Australia, where he challenged himself by becoming an international baccalaureate diploma candidate. When Aishik joined our class last year, his drive to achieve did not falter as he continued to push himself to succeed through the International Baccalaureate program. This rigorous course that Aishik has taken throughout his high school career has led him to be this class's valedictorian with a GPA of 5.8. Not only has Aishik been an outstanding student in the classroom, but he has also been an essential part in our school's Science Olympiad Club. With these credentials, Aishik will be studying computer science at the University of Illinois, ranked as one of the top 5 schools in the country for this program. Here to speak to you today, your class of 2017 valedictorian, Aishik Ghosh.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here today, standing here. And I would not be standing here today if it weren't for my family. My mom, my dad, my brother, they've supported me through every endeavor I've achieved. Also, thanks to the Garner Magnet High School faculty. Special shout out to Mr. Sherwin for his commitment to the IB program and to the school. Mr. Wall for being the best English teacher I've ever had. Mr. Wallach for teaching me physics. Miss Wilson for guiding me through the college hunt. Mr. Van for all the fun times during computer science and mathematics class. And last but not least, Mr. Wad for all those fun periods during French class. I also owe a token of appreciation to my peers and my teachers in Australia. Without them all, I would not be standing here today. We finally did it, guys. We're finally graduating. Can you believe it? Senior year went so fast. And we succeeded, thanks in part to our support from our family, our wonderful staff at Garner Magnet High School, and last but not least, you. You for your hard work throughout the 4 years, countless assignments, quizzes, exams. We made it. When I first came to Garner, I was nervous. I came from Australia and I didn't know the way things work here. Like when you're driving, the car's on the other side, the steering wheel's on the other side, the units, Fahrenheit, Celsius, kilometers, miles. And even in the schools, in Australia, everyone had to wear a uniform to school, and here I was like, everyone can have the right, they have the freedom to wear whatever they want. Students here have the freedom to go out during lunch. And despite coming in such a different place and experiencing so much change in such a short amount of time, Garner still felt like a home to me for the past 2 years. Thank you. Thank you for making Garner such a welcoming environment and such a great learning community. In my 17 years, 9 months, and 3 days, and a few hours here and there, I think I have a rough idea about how the world works. I think of the world like a car, a special type of car with 7.5 billion parts, all interconnected in this giant web. And each part is important because it adds force. It makes a car go forward. Each and every one of you are a tiny but a very important part of the system. And it doesn't matter if the force you add is a tiny one or if the force you add is a massive one. It doesn't matter if you're the next Steve Jobs with the next revolutionary device, or you're an ordinary citizen who makes sure that cardboard ends up in the recycling bin. Because all that matters is that you create a force and you create a positive change in the world. Because when you create positive change, you inspire and motivate the people around you to do the same. So as life moves onwards, I encourage you to find ways and opportunities to help the world around you and make it a better place. I also noticed another thing. I noticed a pattern in the lives of people. We are born, and for the first few years, we stay under the warm care of our family and friends. And eventually, we get a bit of freedom. We get to go to high school, to college, and then we work. We work for 30 or 40 years, roughly doing the same thing every day. Somewhere in between that time, we find the one we love, the one we care about, have a family, and then at the end, we retire. Every single person in this room has the same beginning and the same end. So what really matters is the journey. The journey from the start to the end. And only you know how to live your life to the fullest. Only you know how you can really enjoy that journey. So I encourage you to do things you love, to do the things that make you happy, and to do the things that you're passionate about. My friends, high school is finally over. I will cherish every moment, every memory I've had in this high school. I will never forget the many friends I made here. And if you weren't able to achieve your aims, or you weren't able to get into the college you really wanted to get into, don't look back and regret. Move forward and smile, because life will throw you curveballs everywhere, and it's up to you to decide which ones to catch and which ones to let go. Congratulations, class of 2017.